Oh, we're loving Charleston real estate. Well, Lathaniel L. Ford. Lathaniel, welcome back once again. We're going to get back into what we were talking about earlier last week. But I'm sure there are a number of young folks that come to you, even older folks, but young folks come to you that are nervous, that are a little skittish, maybe actually frightened of getting involved with buying a home because it's much easier, of course, to rent, but there's a lot of wonderful things that go in with home ownership.
Exactly.
What do you do when you've got a young person, say a couple around 25 years old, comes up and says, Nathaniel, I want to buy a house, but I'm so nervous about it. I'm all nervous about all this paperwork and everything.
One of the first things that I do, I sit down with them and I basically go over the steps. Actually, like I said last week, if you can rent or if you are renting, you can buy. The rent amount today can go anywhere from $800 to $1,000 as far as rental prices are concerned. So if you can rent, you can pay a mortgage. So what I do initially, I have that sit down meeting. I go over the, that first time home buyers expectations, kind of hold their hand, if you will, to kind of guide, guide them through the process from start to end, and then give them information as far as what they can look forward to through the process. That way, when we get there, it wouldn't be a surprise, but it would kind of, just be like a it would reiterate what I've already spoken to them about prior.
So you're talking with them, you're looking at what their income is, what they may be able to get a subsidy of some sort in some areas, depending on their income.
Exactly.
And so you're looking at a number of things, and then you say, with everything that's going on financially, we have some areas that I would like to show you.
Exactly. Like I said last week, one of the biggest mistakes that anyone can make when desiring to purchase a home is go look for the house and then go talk to the bank. Yeah. So the first thing I do, I sit.
They got the hopes up.
Exactly. Unrealistic expectations. So the first thing I do, I sit down with them and then I discuss different types of loan programs, depending upon their income, credit scores, and different facets. It will in return allow me to know what program is going to best suit them. So go ahead.
And we were talking during the commercial break, the different programs that are out there, USDA Direct. Now, a lot of people think that's got to do with something with the meat department, but it really doesn't. You've got the direct, and then you also have the guarantee.
Yes, sir. The USDA direct loan, it is a loan that comes directly from the government. It's called the United States Department of Agriculture. That loan is geared towards individuals in rural areas, such as Ms. Valerie Wright, as you see on the screen there. She went through that program, 100% financing. And she built brand new, no money down, no PMI, primary mortgage insurance, and she doesn't. A lot of people think they have to make an enormous amount of money. Sure. She makes a relatively decent income, and it was geared towards individuals like her that would like to purchase, but really feel as though they're at a disadvantage. That program works tremendously well with individuals and is geared towards those that are in low income situations.
And people who don't know, you've got the loan once you qualify for that loan in whatever direction with the USDA Direct. And when you say no PMI, a lot of times PMI can add up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
It can. When you look at a mortgage payment, you have basically 4 parts. You have the principal, the interest, and then you have what we call escrow, which is the taxes and the insurance. Depending on the loan, you can also have PMI, primary mortgage insurance. So like you said, it can take your mortgage payment up from $800 maybe to $950. That particular loan has no PMI whatsoever. So it's really going to help you out in the long run as far as qualifying you for a more house, which you can search for a house that's in a higher price range.
Okay. How do people go about applying for these loans?
Applying for these loans, the first step every week, as I stress, is to contact me. That particular loan, I will give you an application. It's called a pre-qual application. USDA posts what we call a soft pull on your credit. And we can discuss that if you call me. Basically, they pull your TransUnion credit score.
Sure.
Because they don't want to pull all your credit scores if it already looks like you're not going to qualify.
Right.
So they pull the TransUnion credit report. If it looks good, then they pull the rest of the other 3 credit bureaus. And then from that point, they basically look at your income, what's on your credit, and then they determine how much they're going to approve you for as far as a mortgage is concerned. So if you contact me, I can email you the application. Once I email you the application, what we will in return do is wait for them to contact us back. And if you need to do a little work, like I say, every week I can help you with that. But the goal is to get you the home ownership. Miss Valerie Wright, it took her maybe about 6 months to get in a position to purchase, but now she's in a brand new home.
Happy lady, big smile on the face. There's a contact number. Make sure you call Lathaniel for all of your real estate needs. We appreciate you being here with us.
I love being here, Tom. I appreciate it.
Good to be back from Huntsville to talk with you today. Yes, sir. More coming up after the break. Stay with us.